Hello everyone and warm welcome to Agents of Happiness show. I am your host and I am Anne Williams, also called Pluto. And today I am so excited because it feels like I have, like a neighbor, because it is a neighbor. It's from my neighbor country, Finland, and I have His Excellency, Ambassador Juha. Warm welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Good, because we are going to talk about happiness. So Your Excellency, would you like to just introduce yourself? So I did shortly, briefly, but maybe just a few words who you are.
Oh, wonderful. My name is Juha. Mm-hmm. So resemblance to the mascot of the Arab Cup. Mm-hmm. Same spelling. That's me. I'm a father. Mm-hmm. To two children, 9-year-old daughter and 11-year-old son, and happy spouse, now living here in Doha, and having lived some other countries, but originally from Finland, like my wife as well, and born in a countryside neighborhood, North Karelia, close to border to Russia.
Ah, so quite high up.
Not in the capital, a bit further away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, Your Excellency, I know that is it soon to be a year, right? You have been here, or
yes,
coming up to a year?
Yes, I have been a year. I feel that I have, seen all the seasons here, even though I came in August, but it was still the summer.
Yeah.
Summer on, and now we are heading towards the summer again. So yeah, I have seen the year cycle here.
Yes, you
in
have.
Doha.
And I was giggling a little bit because I just realized something. Because Finland is very famous for many things, and we are going to talk about the happiness part. But you are also very famous for sauna.
Thank you for bringing that up. And sauna is it's important to Finnish people. It's also important to me. For example, when we were in Brussels and we didn't have sauna in our house, because normally the houses don't have sauna there. So I don't tell anybody. I don't know if that was allowed, but I brought a Finnish tent sauna to my yard in order to have a sauna there. So it's a very, very important part of my life, and I have been thinking, why did I bring a tent sauna to my yard in middle of urban Brussels? And ever since I have been thinking that what meaning does that sauna or sauna culture has to me, and I think it reflects that kind of Finnish attitude toward happiness, because I think the Finnish happiness, it's about it's about simplicity, it's about small moments happiness, and sauna actually reflects possibility for a moment to disconnect from your daily pressures, and opportunity to reconnect with yourself, with nature, if it's in garden or by the lake, and reconnect also with other people, because normally you go to sauna with someone, so you relax together and reflect life together. And I think there are some of these elements which are very closely linked to that, Finnish way of finding happiness. And it's not about, but it's about small moments. It's also about, building happiness. It's so happiness doesn't just happen.
No.
So that you are waiting the happiness to come across and it to happen to you. But if you want to be happy, you need to commit yourself to build your happiness. It's like a home. It doesn't, appear. You need to build it or buy it. You need to decorate it. You need to sort of do it, and on the individual level, on the family level, but also on the society level. I think we Nordic countries, we share that, we are building that kind of society of welfare for everybody.
Yeah.
This kind of social systems and culture of trust. And it's about building that, and it's about maintaining that, and then enjoying that, happiness, what it might bring to you.
Love it.
So from sauna we
Oh,
got
yeah,
already
no.
quite a long way to the
and
direction.
I'm so excited that you talked about sauna in that way, because I was going to be a little bit funny and say, oh yeah, you moved to Doha and here it is hot like a sauna. When we are getting not as hot as a sauna, because it's like 50 degrees sometimes.
It's time for a second secret, Anne.
Okay, tell me.
It's about second secret. Not only Brussels, but also here in Doha, I have sauna in my tower. So
not like a tent?
Sauna follows me. Now it's not a tent,
No.
but it was
It's a
there.
real thing.
It was there before me. Yeah.
Oh, you're good. But I know we are coming off the topic here, but a sauna tent, what is that? I think a lot of the people will wonder.
And we are used to see sauna indoor when it's electrical, oven. But it was really like a oven with a real fire, which warm up the stones on which you throw the water, and the hot steams come towards you.
Nice.
So it's a real this kind of experience, but you need some kind of cover to keep the steam inside.
Yeah, of course.
Tent is enough, and through tent you can have a lot of oxygen and air.
Oh yeah, because
because it's not so.
Interesting.
It's a very nice.
We need to talk
One day we will experience that. I will put up my tent sauna again and.
Good. No, it's nice. No, I'm so happy we are talking about that, because as we were talking about initially, we are from the same region in the world, from the Nordic countries, Finland, Sweden, and it feels like we are connected. So having you here, Your Excellency, it feels like having an old friend, and we have known each other for a while. And you're also part of the Happy People Doha business group, and most of my guests are from our club.
Absolutely. And I want to thank you very much. You personally, but the whole group of Happy People Doha, you were instrumental in, really feeling warmly welcomed here in Doha. Not only your network, I really feel that also all the Qataris have been very warmly welcoming myself, but also my family here.
Yeah.
They really want us expats to enjoy life here and feel home here. And that's very much appreciated.
It's amazing, because we are here and it's so small. It's like just a small Skåne, like, Scania in Sweden, very small.
Yeah.
But on this small area that we are on, it's so, everyone that you meet it's a feeling of, like we were talking about before, trust. And kindness and generosity and feeling safe. And as you were saying also with the locals, that welcoming you, want you to feel happy and content. And it's amazing.
It's amazing. And I think the happiness is not only about happy times. You can be happy and feel happy also during tough times. We have had, very exceptional times here during this spring. But I think everybody, is very glad about how did we cope with this situation as a community, but also as a, as a state. We were very resilient, to defend this country, but also to build community.
Yeah.
And I think these two issues, you could feel it here, and that's that kind of coming together, everybody participating. It's resilience. It's resilience, right. And I think this is also something we share in common. In Nordic countries, we have been experiencing our tough times. For example, Finland during the Second World War, and so. So we have those experiences that we need to come together. We need to come together and be resilient together. And that's part of the happiness, that we know that we can come together and we can trust each other, and the community carries us.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's part of the happiness.
And also that is something that is interesting, you know, when you're speaking about happiness and community and being together, because it is sometimes very hard when you're by yourself to find that like bubbly happiness, because as you were talking about before, by having almost like you decorating your home.
Yeah.
I love that, you know, but it's tough to do that all by yourself. You need others.
You need others.
To, to get inputs
and you might have a very good idea, but when you share that and reflect with somebody, you will realize the brightness of the idea, or you can develop that idea even more clear.
Yeah.
And it's also about trust. Once again, more transparently you are able to share, the more honest feedback and reflection you will get from the others, and your idea will be more enhanced.
No, I love that, because you can think you think you have like a brilliant idea, like a super brilliant idea,
and you try to hide it.
Yes,
and now
I
I
don't want
own
to
it.
share it with anyone.
Yes. Yeah.
Or maybe you're a little bit shy or something. But then, as you were saying, like you put it out in the light, and maybe it's a good idea or it's a bad idea. But we need others to
crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to understand, because it's tough being by yourself. So we need each other. You're right, and I love the community part of it, because here it is a big community, but a small community. We kind of bump into each other, and it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
So tell me, Your Excellency, what do you do to keep your happiness? I know you talked about sauna, but do you have anything else that you do to, makes you happy or feel that gratitude?
I find it very important to be present in the moment. So when I'm present, when I'm meeting some other persons, I try to be curious. I try to be present. I try to give space for the opportunities. So this might be just another person, but he or he might be my future best friend. You never know.
You never know.
It's like a chocolate box, without opening you. So you need to keep that curiosity along with people.
Yeah.
With the different kind of topics and themes and initiatives. It might lead something very interesting, very exciting. And if you keep that kind of attitude, your life will be an adventure. But if you are a little bit cynical, you like your ideas, and you are not curious about other people, you are not curious about others' ideas, then it will be a smaller adventure.
Exactly.
It will be a smaller
adventure. And a kind of, a little bit grumpy adventure. A little bit like...
Yeah, I have my own adventure.
Yes,
here.
like that. Yes, like, no. It's more fun to be a yes person.
Yes person, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So no, you're right. Because that curiosity, what is around the corner, we don't know, right?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
I love that. That's actually how I found myself here, but we can talk about that another time. No, but it's so true to be fearless and to be curious about others. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. So what do you do, Your Excellency, when you feel that you maybe don't have that inner, glow of happy, when you're, some days we have those days that is a little bit more.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Do you have anything? Do you go to the gym? Do you put on a tune?
I think it's very, very important to create that kind of structures. We talk about the happiness in society. It's about infrastructure that you build, and it maintains the happiness and carries the community. So I think that we should think about the infrastructure also of our happiness. And I try to, you know, use those opportunities which the Qatar and my neighborhood, you know, provides me. I indeed go for gym. I go for swim. I go for a walk, sometimes with my wife, and sometimes with my children, tennis. And I think it's very important that, you know, we build that infrastructure, those routines, and then let those routines carry us, because I might not have, you know, all the time, you know, the inner motivation that now I will go for jogging or now I will play tennis, but on infrastructure level I have decided that those are good for me, and I put those things into my weekly schedule, and I will make the effort to go there and then realize that, oh, what a good decision it once again was.
Yes.
That I took the tennis racket and I took that walk in the beautiful harbor of Porto Arabia.
I know, because we forget so quickly, right?
Yes.
That is actually good for us. And it, you know, creates those endorphins that makes us happy.
Yes.
But, you know, it's like our brain that is not our best friend sometimes. You know, because our brain wants us to take the easy way. It wants us to be a little bit lazy.
Yeah.
And just like chill in the sofa, you know, Netflix or whatever it is. But no, if we have the routines, that is spot on. You know, well, I don't say everybody, but I think it's something that we all need. We need to have the routines to keep ourselves happy.
And sometimes we need that kind of small moment escapes.
Yeah.
Which can have you know, turn the different angle to my status, and sauna is one of them.
Yes.
For me, as we discussed. The other thing is movie, and movie is a very wonderful tool to change time and space. Suddenly you can be living in the 2000 year ago reality in Rome, and have a very genuine, you know, reflection on that time and that space. So that's another escape for me.
I love it. I love it. And we talked about, before we start shooting our show, you said that you were in India, and that someone said, hey, do you want to be in a Bollywood film? And you said, no, I don't have time. So can you imagine, maybe you would be on a film that would make someone else feel like that happiness?
Absolutely.
You know, in those parallel universe, we never know.
That was my third secret now revealed, that I was invited indeed to the Bollywood movie. Happy to share that.
Sorry, I relieved the secret.
Yes, we can do that also, and draw one conclusion from that secret, which might be that you hardly never regret things you have done. Sometimes, of course, but more you might regret things you didn't do.
Yeah.
That fear or something, you know, stopped you for opening the door for a new opportunity.
No, you're right.
So maybe next time in Mumbai, Bollywood.
Yes, Bollywood. Here, His Excellency is coming. Everybody, if you're here, yes, you can make the call. So, Your Excellency, what do you do if you feel, you know, your family or your close friends, if you feel like you see that something is different with them, that they are maybe a little bit like sad or wonder, you know, have a bit of a problem, do you approach it? How do you do? Do you try to be the one that is helping them, solving, or how do you act?
Let me take a little bit back and go to one opportunity that I seized. I met a new person at a dinner outside of Doha. I had a small chat with him, and a few days later he invited me for a breakfast at his hotel. I went, And we had a wonderful discussion, and it was not only that I have this business deal and Finnish ambassador might be able to, you know, get from A to B, but he wanted to share something. And he shared something like this, that, you know, he has learned to help his children by showing his vulnerability, his mistakes, or his clumsiness. That, okay, this is also true about dad. And I felt that, you know, moment very very touching, because I think that tells also something about how I would approach my children if they are reflecting, you know, having serious reflections about how they feel. So to share stories, share stories of myself, those happy stories, those clumsy stories, my mistakes, what I learned from them, to give people, you know, possibilities to see other human beings as a whole, because life is like this.
Yes.
And it's about rising, it's about learning, it's about going ahead and trusting the future. So whatever it is, you know, in different kind of, you know, encounters or circumstances, but this is the attitude I try to keep in myself, you know.
I love it. It's a little bit like best practice.
Yeah.
You know, this is my best practice. This is how I did it. Because if you're just trying to come with good advice and haven't really experienced it, or sharing your story, then it's become more real when you're doing that. So I love that. That was a really good. What a good meeting.
Yes, yeah, wonderful. You know, he was able to share. I was willing to listen, and we engaged we engaged in discussion, which, you know, took us to a deeper level, and we were teaching each other in that moment.
And how cool is that? I mean, as you were saying also, I mean, here you are, the ambassador of Finland to Qatar, and most meetings are, you know, like, what can we do and how can we do this, instead of like actually talking. Yeah. Of course, there is something else, but
this is me as a human being.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. And when we are doing that, it's more real. It became more. You remember people in a different way, and when it comes to in the end of the day, we are people, and we like to talk to people that we feel connected to, and also in the end, that's the people we may do business with, or you know, build relation. We are inspired, and we are recommending others. That's how it works.
And we discussed also business.
Yeah, of course.
We discussed also business, and we saw a lot of opportunities, but the trust which was, you know, built in those moments, we were, you know, looking at each other, you know, as human beings. On that trust basis, you know, it was, you know, much more solid basis also then to discuss, you know, business opportunities and cooperation possibilities.
I was thinking about that yesterday, because as you were yesterday at the Happy People May gathering, and thank you for being there.
Thank you for inviting.
Thank you. And
happy birthday.
Oh yes, now I just came up. I just brought your birthday gift.
Wonderful.
Yes, we need to talk about it. I'm sorry, I just, you know, I'm de-rooting here now.
Yeah.
So live like a Finn. I mean, this is amazing, because on the backside, and you were reading it out for me, happiness is going to the forest and eating blueberries while walking, or listening to the fire, or feeling a dog's muzzle on my skin. I mean,
may I read it again to you?
Yes, I mean, that is just amazing. So thank you.
Live like a Finn.
Yes.
Happiness is going to the forest and eating blueberries while walking, or listening to the fire, or feeling a dog's muzzle on my skin.
I feel relaxed. I feel the happiness inside me. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much.
So this, I mean, we need to talk about this because Finland, is it the 8th year in a row that you have been the most happy country in the world?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. It's amazing. It's amazing how this kind of result, year after year comes up in this service. Yes.
But so tell us, what is the secret to being the most happy country in the world? And you as an ambassador of the most happy country in the world.
Yes. As we have discussed,
Yes.
I think the big idea behind Finland's happiness has been that happiness doesn't happen to us, and we need to want happiness, and we need to be ready to build that for us. And in a society level, we're talking about the happiest nation.
Yeah.
We are building that kind of infrastructure. Education for all, opportunities, social safety nets, business rules where we can trust each other. So that kind of trust and coming together builds that kind of resilience in society, where then one individual's happiness, you can thrive your own happiness in that kind of environment. And of course we are a little bit privileged, of course. We have a lot of nature there, a lot of lakes. So we can not only connect with people, but connect with nature.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of understanding of being one with the whole creation, is something that, is it's creating happiness to us.
Oh, and your country is so beautiful, and it's known also for the 1,000 lakes country.
1,000 lakes, yeah. Thousands of lakes. I think 100,000 lakes or something like that.
That sounds a little, but I think.
And then 4 seasons, you have the snow, you have the sun, you have the spring when the nature, wakes up, and then it dies in the autumn. And all that kind of miracles like northern lights you can experience there, and the wilderness, and it's a unique, of course, environment.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Ambassador Juha.
And thank you very much for receiving me.
Thank you. And we do have a thing in our show, and that is that my guests are saying in their language,
okay,
thank you, and goodbye. So, would you like to say that in your beautiful language of Finland?
Absolutely. Kiitos and näkemiin.
Kiitos and näkemiin. And I say thank you, masalama, hidu, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.